It's a little bit crazy to say this, but Rockstar actually released an update for Red Dead Online. Now, it's not anything too major. It's not like a huge DLC, but they do have a good amount of content in today's update. And what's even more crazier is that if you look at the Rockstar website or the YouTube, you'll realize that Rockstar actually released a trailer. And they haven't released a trailer for Red Dead since 2021, since Halloween Pass 2 came out. And some people might not even consider that as a trailer since it's just a little bit news about a pass in the game. So we still have the monthly stuff going on, of course, which we'll get into, but this update is called Strange Tales of the West. And this is considered volume 1 as well. So they have a few different missions. So there is Strange Tales of the Plague, as well as of Modern Science, of the Bayou, and also of the Wilderness. So a quick little breakdown of these missions is that for the Strange Tales of the Plague, you have, pretty much something similar to survival mode of just zombies kind of going after you like on the Nightmare. You have Strange Tales of Modern Science, which is more focused on this kind of like robot actually chasing you, which is cool. Strange Tales of the Bayou, of course, we know there is going to be some night folk as well as other like kind of zombie characters in the bayou that could chase you. Then there's also the Wilderness, which could be pretty much anywhere in Red Dead Online. This one specifically though is in tall trees, so it's pretty cool. There's like mission aspects that you have to go, track down, do all of that. So we'll definitely be taking a look at it for sure on the channel. Again, just honestly really surprising because it just kind of came out of nowhere. I mean, Rockstar hasn't really mentioned anything. They kind of really silent, just continuing on with the regular monthly updates. But, considering the fact that GTA 6 is now, pretty much about near completion, it does seem like Rockstar could be focusing a little bit more. And we talked about this many years before, like 2021 as well as 2022. Near the release of GTA 6, Rockstar is going to be having more people go back to Red Dead Online most likely. And they kind of teased that a little bit, a few years ago. So we could potentially be seeing that now. But again, can't get the hopes up too much because it is just a tiny update, but we'll see what Rockstar decides to continue on in the future. So getting into the other stuff though, we have the weekly rewards. So for the first week, if you complete a round of the wildlife photography, you get the blue Everhurt coats. And then for the following week, naturalists at rank 15 or higher receive the blue Taranka coats after logging in. Week after that, hunting a legendary bear gives you the blue porter jackets. And then for the 22nd to the 28th, completing 3 role challenges gives you the red control pants. And for the final week, if you sell 2 samples to Harriet, you receive the red Manteca hat. So, just the typical clothing items if you are interested. And then what's even more cool this month is Rockstar's actually adding some previous released content from the outlaw passes for the monthly rewards. So we have, if you play Red Dead Online this month, you get the Rebellion poncho, and if you're a naturalist and you log in, you get 50 tranquilizer rounds and also reward for the North Klingman treasure map. So that's gonna help out a little bit. And then selling a sample to Harriet gives you the Fiddlehead emotes, which is from Outlaw Pass 5. Sampling a legendary buck gives you the Steel Spectacles, which is from Outlaw Pass 1, which was a good long time ago. And then also, if you hunt a legendary animal, you'll get the Estevis gun belts and holster, which is from Outlaw Pass 4. So if you haven't received these rewards, if you never own these passes, then I do recommend getting into Red Dead Online this week or this month, really, because you have the whole month to do it. And you're able to get that. So again, this is going to August 4th, so you have just a little bit over a month, so it's not too bad. So definitely look into that for sure if you are interested. And when it comes to the limited time clothing, we have the furred gloves making a return, as well as the Covington hats, Owangila hats, and raccoon hats, the Levat jackets, and the Clement coats and winter shotgun coat as well. Then the community outfits has the outdoor man's vest, the buckskin pants, the Kaibola boots, the string hem shirts, and the raccoon hats. Now for bonuses, it's not too bad as well. So these are considered as Telegram missions, and Rockstar is giving a bonus on them, which is going to be 3 times gold, money, and XP on all of the Telegram missions. And then there's triple money and XP on the naturalist sample sales, triple roll XP and regular XP on legendary animal sighting missions, and double money and XP on wildlife photography and feature series. So it's more focused on naturalists as well as also Telegram missions for sure this month. So not too bad. And then lastly, of course, for the discounts, we have 10 rewards off the naturalist sample list kit. So if you want to get started with that, of course, definitely a chance to get into it. And I do have a guide on the naturalist role, which I'll leave a link in the description if you guys want to check it out. And then there's 50% off all the novice and promising naturalist role items. And we have a bunch of more naturalist stuff on discount, which is going to be 40% off the legendary animal pheromone pamphlets, the potent herbivore bait pamphlets, the potent predator bait pamphlet, as well as all the clothing at Gus's store, the Gypsy Cob and war horses, as well as all ammo. And then there's also discounts on the Sedated Varmint cartridge pamphlet as well. And then for some more of the weapons, there is a discount 30% off all the pistol, as well as the style customizations for them, hats, coats, as well as gloves. So honestly, Rockstar is kind of going all in when it comes to the discounts. Pretty much almost everything is, especially for anything that has to do with that specific role, the naturalist. And overall, if you do want to stock up on ammo, this is definitely the month to do it. And also look into the clothing for sure as well. So on the channel, we'll be checking out a little bit more on these Telegram missions. And honestly, I hope Rockstar does continue on with doing stuff like this, where you just at least have some type of like bigger updates. And again, like I said earlier, it's volume 1, so I expect another volume to come out. So it could be 2, 3, 4, who knows, or at least just some type of new content, especially when it comes to the winter updates. It would be kind of nice to have a little something for Red Dead Online besides the regular Christmas month, as well as also the holiday call to arms. So of course, if you guys do enjoy videos like this and want to see more, you already know what to do. Subscribe and put on post notifications. Don't forget to drop a like, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.